Tried to tap to Pink. They weren't quite on the same page. Ford then tackles May. Takes him to the deck. Umpire hovers. And said it was a dangerous tackle. Here's a look at that tackle. Ford and May. Jonesy, your thoughts?
It's not a free kick for mine. I don't think it's a free kick. I don't think there's a genuine slinging, dumping motion. Obviously, they're twisting.
There have been a few that have won it. Now, he was dumped behind play here, Maynard, the man we're speaking of.
Yeah, it doesn't tickle. Kick out of the action here. Coming through with pace. Oh! Boyd! A nasty little one. Has he ducked into that, Brian? Or is he probably has won the ball and gone back down, in fairness to the oncoming Carlton play.
All right, vice-captain these days and displaying those leadership traits. And the boxing continues.
Third man in.
Big win for the coaching staff, the way they've sorted this Stewart thing out.
Lewis gets back. Big collision. Kolodjasny. And Lewis has stayed down, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Let's have a look at it here. Oh, yeah, he gets an elbow and just goes down. He's out there.
Tidying his knee up under himself as well as he went down.
Elbow to the back of the head, so you wouldn't expect him to take any further part.
Throwing in inside attack for Fremantle. Darcy went down.
Sure, Darcy, no question around that. There's the hit, so maybe a Johnson knee perhaps on the way through. Scully, you taught it, maybe the hip, and then
he hits head.
Yeah, and then he hits the ground as well. So he's into the protocols.
For half-time, West Coast showed a bit more spunk and fight in that second term, and they're still showing some. Cop that, Harley, says Max. He doesn't like it too much. There's a couple of spot fires around the MCG. Hasn't really inflamed fully yet. We just about need the split screen. Now one is breaking up. A little bit more still in the one you can see. Max has only got half a jumper left.
Set of bounces, but just wasn't ready.
A bit of ball off half-back. Just see contact here. Head crash.
Yep.
And Jai Clark.
This is an opportunity to get out. Whitfield to Daniels. He set him up. He was good enough.
Just gets rid of this ball and gets collected. That's his second high contact that he's had, and that's Mark Blixarve. Just hit the head with...
Here is Ralph Smith. Great pressure, Laverty. Kick towards Lafau. Big collision.
Foul coming out at the ball. Knee right in the back.
Didn't have enough on it for him. Kicked away by Soldo. And the governor's been taken out by Soldo and will get the free kick for Carlton.
No option. Yeah, just dump it up in the air and hope that it lands and goes out. There's that hit on McGovern.
Jones did extremely well. Treloar just muscled it out, but Maynard is waiting. And bowled over by the big man Darcy. And Maynard is flattened in the middle of the ground. And they come from everywhere to exercise their right.
Hands up.
Maynard is up, so he is good. He's tough. And who will this fire up?
So this is the off-the-ball shot, and it's just that little swinging sort of arm, elbow, if you like, to the head.
Driven to the front. Could have been held away. Membry. Look out there. Spear tackle from Jeremy McGovern.
He's clamped the influence of the West Coast superstar.
Wilson taking him on, and then Reid hitting back with physicality, but it's a dump tackle and a free kick to the Saints.
Level of care does Harley Reid need to show here? How does he beat that?
No, I'm on the opposite side of this one.
Out comes Lafau. Crashes the pack. Here's another look at the back of Sam's head, and then a really awkward landing for De Koning, and Kolodjasny copped some on the way through too, I think. Yeah, he copped the arm from Henry. Pop with your screen.
Yep, there it is. Swinging left elbow.
And that could be reversed. Oh, that was a very stupid move at a critical moment in the game.
Give him the ball. Stand. Reville stripped. Here's McKenna. And he is gone. 50 metres. And 50. He did kick it, though. That's what he's saying. I kicked it. Bubbles over a little here tonight.
Come! Hey, boys, you got the 50.
This is going to be a Western Bulldogs goal to Garcia. Hanging in.
Oscar, go to the centre now.
The 50s for kicking the ball away, and then a bit of a scuffle. You know, West is going to be in there, Zork, and I've never seen Oscar McInerney get this heated.
Had to wait. Kept in. Pressed to the ground. Was it dangerous? No.
It's definitely dangerous.
It is. Yeah. It is now.
But this was a clever shot at goal after we take a look at this tackle.
In trouble? Oh, sort of elbow hit the ground there.
Yeah, I think free kick Max.
Here's Dangerfield with an early touch. Good tackle immediately applied.
Dangerous
tackle. A dangerous tackle.
Dangerous tackle. Yep. Let him up. Play on. It's a softer side of the ground. Oh, whacks his head.
Down here with Christian Salem as all the boys are starting to fire in for a fight. Christian, I'll keep you out of it. I might save you some money from the MRO. No, he's gone. He's jumped in there. This is an all-in down here, guys. It is getting very, very willing. And Stephen May is right in it. So Serha. Christian's run off to help his teammates out. I never thought I'd been another melee, but I'm smack bang in the middle of it.
Field free kick.
Nick Newman, the offender.
Needs to be very careful there, Newman. It's just awkward.
Stocker cuts it off. Dead end street, one of free.
Create his own little pockets of space to then utilise his strength, which is his kick.
Nasty collision.
Rioli goes back looking for more. Sonsi. Rioli. Well done, Treloar.
50 ball. Mac Andrews got a great habit of winning. Oh, big collision coming up. Courage there. Big collision.
Sarong. Bang! Oh, Webster. He took Frederick down.
A decent suspension. But that is just contesting the ball, isn't it? I don't think there's much more Jimmy Webster could have done.
Pearce. Caught. Slung. Dangerous tackle.
Beautiful ball from Lockie Neal. Mark not taken by Joe Danaher, but Eric Kickwood has been rewarded for that tackle.
Then gets caught.
Ball came out. Thank you.
Frustrated from the Tigers, saying he had prime opportunity. And there's that frustration bubbling over.
So was Scott.
Yes, he's worked his way back. 23 goals, 2 goals and 23 disposals last week, and
head contact, accidental. Both players' eyes on ball. Riley West, bit of a soccer, spills to Richards. He Florent won a hard ball there. It was nicely done. Well, on the bench, they're seeing what we're seeing, the doctors at the moment. They'll look at that. Richards has come straight off the ground as a result. Doctor went out and got him, and he's being assessed as we...
Strike me in the moment as being terribly late, but it looks as though the contact is...
Let's have a look at it, Tim.
Looks late on slow-mo, and it doesn't look good on slow-mo.
That is just awful. You can hear...
Talking about his teeth too. Let's have a look. Screen. Let's see if we matching the first one.
Oh, wow.
Well, anyone that thought that he was going to be a Brownlow.
Well, this is not good. This is broken jaw territory.
The Fremantle players have just realised this. They've just either seen a replay or at least been... Oh, jeez.
Well, the first defender for 4 separate offences, including targeting Johnson's injured hand. Baker could miss up to 12 matches if he contests the panel's penalties. He'll be rubbed out for 9 weeks if he pleads guilty.
He had Robinson right there with him, but he keeps going. Oh. here. He has flattened Stephen Martin. They play on the Brisbane Lions, and it's inside 50 to reach.
To be on here, boys.
Yeah, it's against Stephen May, and Stephen Martin has been laid out and hasn't moved. Well, Stephen Martin last season in the first Q Clash was in trouble for a bump on Tom Rockcliffe. And now Stephen Martin, we hope that he's okay, but it's certainly boiled over.
Let's play on. He kicked it straight into Chris May.
We've had one fell behind play here, boys. We've done on the wing. Gee, a little bit happening here.
Listen to the umpires here. Well, if he's concussed, they can stop play here.
Just wait.
Oh no, there's an elbow come up there. Yeah. A fair bit of trouble there.
Boy, now that's a dangerous tackle by Dempsey. I reckon he's in trouble. Delidio's hurt as a result, and I thought that was unnecessary by Courtney Dempsey there. It was a vicious tackle. He didn't have control of where he was throwing the player. The player had no control, and it is a shocker.
You're on report, okay? For a dangerous tackle.
Gee,
God. Hey, Will. Thank you. Runner. Go away. Ty, walk away, mate.
the ball was nowhere to be seen.
Thanks, Nick.
I don't think we put that under the incidental category, to be honest.
It's definitely, their defenders pointing to be here or there. This is interesting.
Toby Green, what's this? Puts the boot up.
Was it deliberate? Was it part of winning the footy? We are seeing it all in stoush here. Jacobs' kick needs to be precise, and it is. Goldstein. Oh! Lewis has now gone the full.
Gee whiz.
This is going to erupt again here. We've seen the two heavy hitters in Hodge and Lewis hand out some clout here tonight.
Isn't it? There's only one way to describe that. That's a round arm to the head, and he will miss weeks for that, George.
Just went to ground. Hartlett nearly run down, gets a strong left foot. That's a brilliant kick.
Front on contact,
Monfries gets a free kick in the goal square. Gee, wow.
Chad Wingard just hurt himself hitting the post there. This is what the free kick was for. Just front on contact against Luke Hodge.
So does Luke know the post is his? He's trying to ram Wingard into the post.
Knows it's his best friend, the boundary line. And they get it out of bounds well, Fremantle. Ryan didn't forget the earlier hit on Wilson, I don't reckon. Luke Ryan.
He threw an elbow back there, Lance. He's in an angry mood today.
He is, isn't he? He's on the angry.
And I think they almost brought a new rule in 12 months ago.
And it's on now, Dale. It's on.
And
it is on. Three of them are after.
That's a good headlock too. He has been poking the bear, and the bear has responded.
He's been doing it all day, Das, too. You're spot on from the start of the game.
Look at a little bit of vision just at the completion of the three-quarter time. Then Toby Green walks towards Matt Stevic. Not straight through him, but certainly collecting him on the way through. And then they have another discussion after this. And
the spoils on Lee Lynch, who eventually laid the tackle, but he was alone in
that. Nui again, kicked it out of bounds on the full. And just losing the cool there. Unusual.
He's complaining of a hair pull.
Yep.
Listen, it was your free, and then he's been slung.
So there's the clear hair grab. Oh boy, there go the Peanuts on the bench as well. Right in front of the camera. Someone popping the champagne cork at the same time going, we have got the best seats in the house here. Graham.
It just releases the next player, but it makes it really easy to play against if...
Giving away 50. Occupational health and safety.
Oh, you're kidding me.
The boot was in...
There it is. He's just getting it out of the way.
Ski, waiting, conceding. So...
Oh, he's played... Oh, no. He's played deliberate.
Gee, you're kidding.
Played it perfectly. Let's have a look at this. We know what he wants to do. He's waiting for the tackler. Tackler comes out. He steps back over the line. That is just that's just an incorrect decision.
That's probably the how.
40 points now, the margin.
Did he pull his scrunchie out?
Yes, he did.
They're having a laugh, the boys.
Harry's lost his...
You allowed to pull someone's scrunchie out?
Oh, wouldn't have thought.
Important goal coming up. And Montagna, what's he doing?
Oh, he's just wasting a fair bit of time
He's
here.
rubbing it in. That's very strange. And then he's put it through.
No, he's just trying to take it. It was about 55. He got it down to 49. So he's taken 6 seconds off the clock. That's all he was doing.
Oscar Allen taking all he could on the mark as the ball goes in long. McGovern down there was blocked out of it and will get the free. And he saw too after copping the bump from Melksham.
Melksham saying I held my ground and took the mark. That's a shove.
That's weeks there, boys. I've seen weeks given for a lot less on pushes in the contest.
No, he's not taking his run. Let's have another look. The umpire was there. It's certainly a shove, and definitely.
Coney would have grabbed the ball out of the ruck. Saab.
There's the free kick, Hodgie. No, that's a free kick. That's an issue for Tom Lynch, I would have thought, this week.
It looked like there was a little bit of shoulder. Another look at the Lynch bump on De Koning now. It definitely got him on the jaw, but De Koning got up pretty well straight away, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been a look at the concussion.
Good punch on by McInerney to Heaney. Heaney could have given it to Sheldrick instead. He's going to go into the pocket where Hamlin's got it. Oh, it was a fresh air punch in the end. Didn't quite collect Buckley. A glancing blow, but he is lucky.
He's lucky it didn't connect.
Joel Hamling, a premiership player for the Dogs.
Dawson. Phil Thorpe again gets a run and jump at it. He's a presence. Hard landing.
That's dangerous.
We marvelled at Sam Darcy's ability to take the ball at the highest point last night. There was a bit of that about Riley Thilthorpe. At the other end of the ground, Isaac Kako was behind his man and wasn't able to get forward to present.
Powell brought his own football in the first quarter. Scott breaks through the Petrarca tackle, kicks inside the 50 for North. Curtis! He is a seriously impressive young player, and that is a seriously unfortunate place to be hit.
Was that a scissor kick from Jake Lee?
That didn't look comfortable.
They have a little bit of scissor action about it.
Just whoops.
Just a little follow.
Garcia left it behind. Taranto to Ned Curvis. At least it gets in there quickly for Lynch. And there's a whistle, some holding, some nervous defenders.
Yeah, well, they get pinged now. The umpires are looking. When you put both arms around the waist, they're going to grab you. Even though you mightn't be holding them in the strictest sense of the word, you're restricting them. Yeah.
Have a look at him.
Well, he pushes him into the contest.
That is dangerous.
Yes, we've got to stop that.
That is what needs to be out.
Back to Hill. Hill now looking to hit in the pocket. Higgins. He flies. Plenty of attention. No winner in the air. And then slung. Thought it was a dangerous tackle.
You've got the kick.
Where the players exaggerate by allowing the head to go on the ground, but he had no control there.
Wait.
None.
All the way to the back. Draper's parked back there. Ridley has a bounce. Adventurous. And then was taken out. And the Bombers come into Scrimshaw.
Come and take the kick. Jack comes to the mark.
It's pretty agricultural.
Well, Kyle Langford with the first of the third, but we have just received word.
Chera. And pass creative to Boyd, off to Hollands, back to Boyd. Boyd sweeps it.
Downfield.
He was flattened after he did so.
Mid-zone 2.
And Boyd slowly getting to his feet.
Stop.
And now he's being told to stop.
Oh, he did. He got the shoulder of Amati in the jaw there.
Just off screen. So we'll watch this here. And there you go. So just behind there. It's just got to be really careful. It's a bit of a jumper punch, but I don't know if he's going to stay, because the umpire, see that umpire there, he was 15 metres away looking at it, directly looking at it, and he took no punitive action whatsoever.
Pressure has really intensified for the Brisbane Lions, so they're getting the fist in or the tackle on so that West Coast haven't been able to convert their opportunities.
Oh, that's a big tackle. Harley Reid on the veteran in Dane Zorko.
Too high. Don't mind it though.
19-year-old Will McLaughlin kicked his first in the second quarter.
Watch Harley Reid's knee here. Does it slide a little high?
Yeah, it does. You've got to be careful.
Yep.
You've got to be very careful in that scenario. You can't be... Yep, the tackle great. Free kick against. They need to fall.
Melcham. Interesting choice with about 4 cats in the air. Stewart not happy with the treatment he received.
And rightfully so. That was a dangerous spot he found himself in. Fritsch, knowing that he was elevating, wanted to take the body more so than the boss.
Looks to half forward. Kicks to Cox, who's smashed by Lobb. Mind another look at that on the replay. High contact, the call. Oh dear. That's the definition. That was a left jab. Straight to the...
There's a chance for clearing ball from Williams around the corner. Over the head of Fogarty. Got knocked by Houston and all of that. Quainer, who's had a quiet night.
Oh, that is a little bit of trouble there. Or was Dan Houston saying accidental, but
Big trouble.
yeah.
And we know the issues that he had last year on Isaac Rankin.
One stand side of the ground. Impey flew. Ball to the boundary. And Bailey Smith trying to shove the ball down the throat of Impey. Not sure what that was all about. Bang! Unusual. Not sure I've seen it before. His battle. On under all sorts of pressure at the moment. They lock it in and give themselves another stoppage here.
Free kick, Hawthorn.
Hawthorn going to get the free here. Umpire Craig clear as players come rolling out of the pack.
I'm mid-zone. Craig, I've gone.
Not sure he's gone behind the mark, Warple.
Stay with him.
But he goes anywhere. I reckon the umpire probably should have called that back.
No, I think Jack's middle one there. Umpire thought that might have been to Konings rather than Jack's left hand.
Free kick now.
He's out, I reckon.
Yep, there's some issues here.
Geelong players are calling for medical help straight away. Just heard the umpire Powers say to Nash, on report for striking. He looks like he's been knocked out there. And that is a bit of trouble.
Got some good dash out of defence and a brilliant ball to McDonald, who waited, hit him well. Andrews was he late or hit the umpire? No, it was all okay. Big Nash is not happy with the contact.
No, I think he got there in time. He got there as the mark was being taken. You're entitled to try and spoil. He did it in a vigorous fashion. The fist was going for the ball and the elbow just happened to clip the ear.
I'll turn it over here.
Just see the replay,
cheek there.
Old-fashioned defending.
Loman, McCluggage, so the Hawks.
So the crowd officially posted at 10,028.
That's good.
We cracked the 10,000 as Austin cracked in the midriff and up high there from Voss.
He might have banged his head on the way down.
Yeah.
Did Wolfie Time have a song attached? It makes me think of Hammer Time.
Oh, got him
MC
very high
Hammer.
there.
Oh, yeah, and the head.
Well, it was more about Wolfie. I think I just slipped in the time.
Oh,
That got him very high.